So today we are creating a solar system, and we are going to learn how to convert 2D layer into 3D layer. Okay. So for the solar system purpose, I have created, or I have picked some textures, okay, which are like Earth map, Mars map. This is an Earth map. You have Jupiter, you have Mars, you have, let's say Pluto. This is, what's this? So many other. Saturn ring is there. This is a Milky Way galaxy. This is Sun. This is Uranus, Venus, Earth map, something. Okay. All these images, which I have downloaded, and I'll be sharing all these images across with you all. Okay. First thing, file, new composition. Go to composition, new composition. This composition is solar system. Okay. Solar system. Okay, this is half HD preset. Let it be half HD, and duration part, it is for 20 seconds. Let it be. Okay. I have my composition here. Okay. First thing what I do, let me just pick a solar system or universe image. Okay. So I'm just importing this here. So if you can see, the image size is up to here. I want to fit the image into my work area. So what is the shortcut for that? I want all of you to unmute yours. Okay. Just unmute. Unmute everyone. Babonga, May.
Can you repeat your question, sir?
Okay, my question is, see, when I import this image into my work area, my image size is up to here. I want to fit the image size into the canvas size. What is the shortcut?
You can use the S button on your keyboard. Click on S button.
S is for
scale.
scale. Scale is manually you are doing, but I want to fit just with one shortcut. I want this image to fit into the screen. Fit to screen. What is the shortcut for fit to screen? Fit this image to the screen. Control Alt F. Fit to screen is Control Alt F. Let's say, for example, if I'm scaling this up to here, see my canvas size is somewhere here, or okay, see, this is my canvas size, but image is up to here. So in that case, select this particular layer, Control Alt F, fit to screen. Okay, this is a shortcut, right? Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now just check the layer part here. Normally, additional options will be there here, but it is not shown. In that case, press F4. If you press F4, functional key 4, you get these things. This is motion blur, this is adjustment layer, this is 3D layer. Right now, my layer, this particular first layer is not a 3D layer, this is a 2D layer. I would like to make this into a 3D layer. For example, how do you define, or how do you come to know whether this is a 3D or a 2D layer? Press P. In P, what happens? You have two options here, means two property, x-axis, y-axis. Now, if I convert this into 3D, you get X, Y, and Z. You get X, Y, Z. Okay, three options, but I don't want this to be a 3D layer. I want this to be a 2D layer. Okay. Next, I want sun. I want the, texture, sun texture. Okay, where do you find all this texture? Just go to YouTube. Sorry, go to Google. Okay, here. So what you can do, you can search Earth map. Okay, I'll go to images like this. Okay, or now you can say sun map. These are maps. If you want to Jupiter map, see, you get, this is how you get a like a panoramic maps. But anyhow, I'm just sharing all this with you. I'll share a bit later. So now I have taken sun. Let me pick sun. Sun, drag and drop into After Effects over here. Now you see we have sun. So sun layer has to come on top of this one. Okay. So first thing what I do, very first thing, Control Alt F, fit to screen. Okay. Now since this is a panoramic image, how does the sun looks normally in the universe? Let's say if I go back again, universe, I'll type universe with planets. This is how it looks, right? See, how does this looks? The rings, all this, it will look something like this. I have sun here, sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. So see, look, this is sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These are the planets. I hope you know the details of the planets as well, right? So let's do the placement. This is how we need to do the placement. But the purpose of me showing this is all these are in a spherical shape, right? You can see all the maps and all, it's already placed properly. Even maps also you can see, but all these are in a spherical shape, not in this shape, right? So for this, I would like to show you one tool which converts panoramic image into a sphere. So simple, what it will do is the tool, it will shape this particular or tweak this particular image into a sphere shape. Okay. So you need to select this particular layer, go to effect, so that is, it's in perspective. You have to go to effect, in perspective, CC sphere. Okay, in perspective, CC sphere. Look guys, you got a sphere. Now the sun is in a spherical shape, right? Now I'll press P. It is an x-axis, y-axis. I would like to enable this into a 3D layer. I'm converting a 2D layer into 3D layer. See, universe, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to lock the universe. Okay, I don't want to move the universe image. Now sun, x-axis, I'll show you. X-axis is what it does move like this. Y-axis is what it will move in Y. Z, this is Z, which will gives a depth. Look, it goes front and back. So I would like to bring this to front like this. Okay. And let me move this somewhere here, a bit down. Okay, like this. Then after this, go to CC sphere option here. This is the option. So if you just turn off, this is the image, right? Okay, this is the effect, CC sphere effect for this particular layer. You can see radius, you can increase or decrease, lot of things you can do. Okay, it is something like this, let it be. So first thing is rotation. If you can just see x-axis or y-axis, see y-axis rotation. If you rotate, see the sun will rotate something like this. So what I do, I'm gonna key this rotate y in the beginning to the end, something like this. Okay, a simple rotation I'm gonna do. Now coming to light, light intensity I can increase, light height I can increase, something like this. Direction I can define, it's okay for now. Sun, it is much brighter, I'm increasing this. Okay, so now see, the sun is animating, right? So that's the thing. So you have shading as well. In shading, specular color you can increase or decrease, reflectiveness, roughness, all these things you can define. I don't want any roughness. I think this is fine. If I want to add a bit of glow for this, there are so many options. Normally this trap code is not there in, it's not available in yours. This is a separate plugin you can include, or else there are options here. In stylize, see, you have glow option. This will be the glow. There's a glow option here. Glow threshold, or you can increase or decrease. Glow radius, you can increase or decrease. Let me increase the glow radius. This looks really good. Just observe, guys, here. What I'm doing is just observe the outer area of the sun. Threshold is fine. I think it is taking some time. Okay. Okay, glow radius. If I increase or decrease, now observe there is no glow radius, right? There's no glow. If I'm increasing the glow radius, you see there's a glow here. Glow threshold also I can increase or decrease. Okay. Glow intensity I can increase or decrease. Now, just simple thing. Okay, let it be behind. Everything is fine. So now just observe. Now glow I reduce here, I turn off. Now there is no glow for the sun. When I enable this, this is the glow. Okay. Now this looks really classic in this situation. Okay. The sun looks good. X, Y. It's like this. Position. Okay, up to here, it's fine. Now come back to project. I was in effect so far for this particular layer. I'm in project now. Okay, which is the next? Okay, what is the first planet? Tell me what I have to, which is the next layer you want? Unmute everybody. After sun, which is the first planet? Which one is the first planet?
Mercury.
Mercury, very good. So let's see, do we have the Mercury image? Yes, we do have. Just drag and drop somewhere here. Mercury, place it here. Again, the same thing. We have the Mercury here. First thing, what you can do is Control Alt F, fit the Mercury into the scene. Okay. Now Mercury, go to effect, go to perspective, and CC sphere. You have the Mercury. So I would like to convert this into a 3D layer. Then position. So x-axis. Now just observe. Let me bring this bit closer to Mercury. And I'm gonna scale this. And position. Mercury, obviously, like just see the length or size of the Mercury. For that, you can have a reference. What is the size compared to sun? What would be the Mercury size? Keep this as a reference. Okay. So I have placed the Mercury. So again, let me do the animation part for the Mercury here. So Mercury. Go to rotation, y-axis, click here, and here Mercury rotates faster, okay, compared to Earth. Okay, it's like this. Now, just observe, Mercury is rotating, guys. Okay. Now, this is fine. Let me increase the light intensity for Mercury. Since this is very closer to sun, obviously sunlight should fall more on this and it should be something like this. Light intensity I'm going to increase. Why? Because this planet is very closer to sun. Okay. And let's say, for example, if you're in a closed dark room, If you turn on the torch, what happens? It will illuminate, right? Now that's what is happening here. The sun is illuminating, it is throwing a lot of brightness onto Mercury. That's how it is. And obviously it can't be a white color. Light color can't be white. It's all logic. Tell me which color it has to be. Which color, guys? Which color here? It's orange. It should be an orange tint, right? Like this. Okay. So that's what we are getting here. Next. Tell me what is the next one? Mercury.
Venus.
Mercury, it's Venus. I'll go to, where is Venus? Here. Mercury, Venus. Venus, bring the Venus over here. And first thing, Control Alt F to screen and make this Venus into 3D and effect, perspective, CC sphere. Our Venus is ready. And go to position, Z axis, push this guy backside. And let me just see. So scale, overall global scale, I'm just doing. Okay, so rotation. Rotation, I would like to animate these two and I'll come over here. Okay, so this is sort of animation which you get. Okay, and now look at the reference. Venus is a bit brighter. So for that part, you know what I do? Light intensity I can increase for Venus as well. It's okay like this. Like this. Since the brightness is over here, obviously you should get shadow at this particular area. Okay. It can't be like, shadow can't be here. Shadow has to be here. Okay. That's one thing. And I think this is fine. Let's say Venus is also done. So which is the next one? Earth. So I bring the Earth here. Control Alt F and effect CC sphere. I would like to make this into 3D, then position. Let me see the size variation. Earth is almost equal to Venus. Size. Okay, somewhere here like this. And for Earth, what I do, Earth rotates one full rotation from here to here. Here to here, one full rotation. Okay, the rotation part is done. And coming to light, it should be a bit brighter as well. And coming to shading, bit more ambient, diffuse is fine, but specularity I just increase. Yeah, let it look a bit cool. Okay, it's like this. Then see, once until you just get a grip only, so later automatically it's easy. The next one is, it is Mars, the red planet Mars. I'll just get the Mars, bring the Mars here. And for the Mars effects, this is here for the Mars. Make this into 3D layer, position. Behind the Earth, it should be. And I'm gonna reduce the scale, make this thing smaller, even smaller. Position, y-axis, somewhere here, somewhere here. Okay. And for Mars light, I'm gonna increase this. Okay, height and all, it's fine. Since we know this is a red planet, I would like to add glow for this. So how do you do that? Go to FX, stylize glow, and I would like to increase glow intensity a bit, glow radius somewhat, glow threshold. It's okay. Let me just reduce something like this, Okay. I can do the same thing for the Earth as well, but it's okay. For Mars, let it be. Okay, it looks cool. Okay, you need a lot of patience to work on, and you have to analyze things. Okay, then you have to do. It looks good. So here what I do, just the universe scale, I'm gonna increase this. Okay, from here, scale as well as position, both I'm gonna animate. And here, I'm gonna increase the scale a bit, something like increase or decrease like this. Position. Then I think this is fine. Then I'm gonna lock this. So what I do, let's say up to here. Okay, I'm in the full resolution. Let me just make this into third. Let's play this. This is how it is. Later, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a camera. Okay, in After Effects, we have a camera option. So we will zoom, like, first we zoom to sun, then we go to this particular planet. From there, we animate, we go to this planet. From there, we go to this planet. From there, here. That's how, like a journey of in the universe, something like that, we can create. Okay. I'll just show you. I think it takes some time to create. So in the next class, I'll be showing that. Okay. So what I want is, I want you to just work on something like this. Solar system. Let me import one more planet. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Next is a Jupiter. Let me see how big is the Jupiter. Wow, so big the Jupiter is. Great, man. Okay, so I need to bring Jupiter. Where's the Jupiter? Here. something and all is opening. Here. So now this Jupiter I'm gonna place here. So convert this into 3D FX perspective CC sphere. Great. Position X, Y, Z. So after this, I want the Jupiter. It's much behind. Okay. The Jupiter is over here. Let me animate. I think I haven't animated Mars rotation part. Yeah, I haven't animated. So just come here. So Mars, I did animate it. Now Jupiter, let me animate Jupiter. Rotation, y-axis here. Not full rotation, only half I'm giving. Okay. Okay, this much is done. Let me give a bit glow for Jupiter as well. So I'll come to stylize and I'll give a bit glow. Threshold, I'm gonna reduce a bit. In CC sphere, let me add a bit of light intensity, not like this. In shading, let me give more ambient, like this. Intensity, let me just reduce like this. I think this is okay. Diffuse is fine. Okay, you need to play with these properties only. Okay. Now just observe. This is how you get. Everything is getting animated. Okay. It's nice. So I just go for full the quality. This is how it is. What I'm gonna do is later, I'm gonna create some fog or smoke effect somewhere over here on the foreground element. I'm gonna implement that as well. And along with that, some shooting stars and all we can create. That will do. Okay. Now tell me guys, any doubts? Unmute everyone. Bye bonga me kumalo. So what are your thoughts on this particular example? How do you feel learning this?
Well, it's a bit difficult, but I think watching the video over and over again, you can somehow get there with practice.
Okay, great. Actually, a lot many things which you can learn with this one. In this, you are learning composition. Each composition between shapes on shape and sizes. How do we define? You're learning that. You're learning the placement. You're learning 3D layer. How to manipulate with 3D layer. Okay, you are learning color correction. Okay. It's a cinematic output which we are creating here. This is one of the best example which even I like. So whenever I create something like this, I enjoy working with this such type of outputs. Okay. So do one thing, create it up to here. So remaining, the other type of planets, remaining is what up to Jupiter is done. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, these things, these planets will be doing in the next session. And after that, I'll show you how to create a camera, how to animate the camera. Okay, I'll show you all those things. Okay. Okay, so far, any doubts in this? Team.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
where can you use this scheme?
Where can you use this? Can you,
Yes, sir.
no, can you repeat your question? Can you repeat?
Yes, where can you use this skill? Like,
This skill.
what industries can you use this skill? Yes.
Oh man, you can use this in all industries. If you are in a creative agency, you can use this. If you're in a TV broadcast industry, you can use this. Okay, this is one example I'm showing solar system. Just understand the thought process behind this. You're working on multiple layers. You're working on, converting a flat image into spherical. Broadcast, TV, media industry, you can use in film industries. Okay, this is a fundamental base of VFX, in all the industries you can use. So going forward, you will learn more and more advanced level of compositing. Okay, you can use this in e-learning industry, you can use this in education industry. Okay, many things. Okay. Okay, then what I'll do is, I'll upload this video and I'll share it in WhatsApp, and I'll share all the textures. Okay, all these textures in WhatsApp. So start creating this one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then great. You have, in the weekend time also is there. If you get a time, just practice. Okay. So, okay, then bye. Have a great weekend. Enjoy.
Likewise, sir.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.